That's all I got. Go for it.
All right. Let me hear you again, Dave.
All right, I got a little bit of a... Hang on, I set the monitor off. This is so goddamn annoying. Okay, so I do have the plating on. It's just a graphic equalizer there. All the other stuff on the 2496 is off. It's bypassed except for that graphic equalizer. I have the Apex 204 on. I'm going to add my next gain stage of compression. And that is before the Apex 204. So I wanted to add that to let you hear this, because this is what it's before it, and that's how I run that one.
Okay, listen, here's what I'm getting, okay? This one right here, it's not fully right yet, but I'll tell you, so far, it's more balanced. You need to tweak the high and the lows a little bit. Turn on the DEQ. That might actually, turn the DEQ on. Dave, you there?
Yay. All right, I got somewhat of audio back. That is on, the DEQ is on, and also my PEQ is on. So you let me know how this sounds.
Well, the PEQ, that has adjustments in it, I would assume. Can you take a picture of that? This sounds pretty good. You can still add a little more rumble on your own. I would save this as like a work in progress profile. Richie, are you still there? Dave, you there?
Yes, I am.
Dave, that's somebody using a recording. Richie, you still on?
Send you a picture. It's bad. I'm taking it up. Hey, so done.
Yeah, this sounds pretty good, Dave, but go ahead. Go ahead, Dave.
N1 Arrow.
Hello.
Hey there.
Who's that, George?
Roger that.
He knocked himself down the band there, Doug. He's talking to you, but he's like, I don't know, 5 kc down.
All right, let's just leave it. Maybe he'll come back.
Feel like he's splattering me right now.
Yeah, I didn't know that was him.
Doug, he's talking to you, but he's like, I don't know, 5 kc down.
Yeah, do you see how it's more balanced now? But I don't like that GEQ. It's too stringent. It's you can't like smooth cut.
Yeah, I don't use the GEQ. I only use the dynamic and the PEQ. That's all I use.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any other EQ, so he needed a first stage EQ. I told him to spend $100 and just buy a graphic EQ and put it in line.
Okay, yeah. And who's recording me? No need, sir. Thank you, but no thank you.
Hey, David, I'm bumming right now. I feel bad for you.
For me?
I don't know what I did there, but I just slid right off frequency.
Like an hour. I couldn't even, no. No.
Yeah, I slid off frequency there, Doug, my bad.
No, it's okay. I would save this as a work in progress. We could stop for now, but I wanted Richie to respond. I don't know if he's still listening. You have energy now. Even though you have all those cuts, there's like clean energy in those frequency bands. This still needs to be tweaked. The high end's a little sharp in some places. The low end could use a little more, but it's definitely more balanced. And there's not that... there's cleanness now in the low end, but it has room for a little more. You off frequency again?
Okay, what I was stating earlier is I was on the flat EQ. That's what started all of this. I am now on the EQ that everybody liked, the version 2, I call it. And that's the one we did from 75 meters. I don't know what it sounds like with this, but I wanted you to hear it. And I'm probably just going to save this profile. Doug, I'm probably going to buy a graphic equalizer. I want to get that one from Behringer. I'm just going to buy a brand new, dude. I don't want to buy a used one. I'd rather spend an extra $60 and buy a brand new one. When I get the brand new Ultra Curve Pro, I'm going to slap that in. I'm going to have to do it all over. But tell me what you think of this. I'm going to save this profile and go back to what I normally do, but only running this Thetis profile that we had done over.
Can you shut CFC off? I want to hear the adjustments we made. Shut CFC off.
All right, CFC is off. Hello, radio. CFC is on. CFC is on. Hello, radio. The quick brown fox jumped to the lazy dogs. Whatever. CFC is off. The quick brown fox jumped to the lazy dogs. Whatever.
Okay, so this we can't do right now, but what we built, what we just did together, you would have to completely redo CFC. Because when you turn it on, it's doing something to the high end that's making it too sharp. It sounds nice and smooth with it off.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save this profile, and then when I'm done, I'm going to go back to my regular profile, and I'm going to let you hear it within, you know, with the CFC on, and then we can work. Like I said, Doug, you know, I mean, I need to get that. I want to get that equalizer, but like I said, I'm going to wait till they have the brand new 2496. I just don't want to use used gear. You know what I mean?
No, I know. But what you have right now, and I know you're going to have to go and adjust your analog gear to put it back to the way you had it. But what you have right now, this is a very good foundation. It's clean. It's punchy. There's low end, but yes, there's no rumble. You could bring the rumble back, but you would have to redo CFC from scratch. You can't just throw CFC settings that worked on one profile on a completely different one.
Right. 1 sec here. Hang on. I'm going to try and save this.
KC2ZUR, you on frequency?
It doesn't sound like he's on, Dougie. I text him, but I don't have his number.
It's all right. Did you hear the changes on Dave?
Oh, I definitely hear changes. You can't go by me with audio, Doug. I'm deaf in one ear, and I learned my lesson with audio. I just don't do it.
Yep. No, I understand. Dave, yeah, I would save it, but you could go back to how you were. Again, you didn't sound bad how you were. I think it needs to be, the low end needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah, you hang on a minute. I'm back on the regular profile. Stand by. And that is with this working profile. Now I have to turn my low end mix down, correct?
No, this sounds good right here.
Really? All right, I'll leave it alone. You know, I mean, I don't know. I was just doing minor tweaks. I think what started all of this is I was at the 4K, you know, regular. I had Davey come in, and I'm like, hey, I forget the frequencies. I was going to go to 6K. He went to 10K, and I backed it down to 6K because I'm not gonna transmit wider than 6K. So I figured I'd go to that, and I want to get it to where I can slide. I want to slide Clyde, you know what I mean, on the fly. Or I'm going to set up different profiles. But I want to get the 4K like completely dialed in because I want to be done with it, you know what I mean? And on my new 2496, it's going to say 4K, 5K, and 6K, and that's it, nothing else. So, but anyway, if you like this and you think this sounds good, I mean, I am looking at like my transmitted audio, and I am seeing, you know, some dip, like a dip. And I do see that dip around what's it, like 150, 160 hertz there. We have that dip going from before. You know, I see that dip and then it comes back up on the lower end there. But I don't know, you know, I mean, hello radio. Yeah, okay, so I can hear somewhat in there. You know, I cut all the EQ out. I know I'm long-winded. I cut all the EQ out. What I was working on was trying to bring the bottom end back up, Doug. That's what I wanted to work on, you know.
Well, you have bottom right now, and it's clean, and it's robust, and it sounds good. All right, I got to run upstairs for a little bit. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin down here. I'll be back in a little while, guys. KB2 UKA. Good job, Dave. 7-3.
What?
What was that, 6K or 8K?
You know me, man. I'm stretching the limits of 40 meters, Dougie.
Well, it
Holy
sounds
crap,
marvelous.
Okay, carry on. Have a great day. I'm going to probably be out of here by the time you get back. My daughter has all her friends over here, so you can probably hear them in between conversations here from the peanut gallery in the other room. So I gotta go get ready for work anyway and go make that money. 73's Gentlemen, have fun. And 1 Delta Radios here.
Well, this is unEQ'd AK. I got to do, I've never even listened to it. This is AK for you.
Hold on. I knocked myself off. Do it again.
This is KB2 UKA. I know I have to adjust the high end. It's probably way too much. She sells seashells. KB2 UKA.
Yeah, it doesn't sound outrageously bad. I mean, as you know, you get real high and tinny toward out that far there. You don't you lose all your kind of mids and your bottoms, but it doesn't sound bad. I don't know how far I can stretch out here. Let's try it. Let's just see for fun. Oh boy. So you can tell me what's that looking like, Doug? What am I at there? What am I stretching out at? Because I'm transmitting wider than my EQ will let me, and I can see it dropping off.
Holy crap.
Well, you're going down to 7215. So what is that? 10K?
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, that's what I have it as. I'm surprised it's actually transmitting down that far. Can you hear them?
Yeah, I do. All right. Yeah, well, you know, I'm putting up a 160-meter antenna. I'm going for my extras, so we could play 8 and 10K down there. All right, 73, guys. KB2 UKA. Have fun at work, Dave. Take care.
Okay, yeah. Take care. And 73's Gentlemen, let me pull this back in so I'm not bothering anybody down the band. I don't see anybody down there, so I shouldn't be bothering anyone. But okay, so that didn't come back. Why is it not coming back?
Okay, there we go. 3.1.
6K here. It's probably not the greatest, but I'm wondering, how's the sound of you over there, man? Come out.
You sound good, man. You sound good.
It's a 6K. I haven't worked on any of them things. I got to, you know, get all this crap here. You know, there's nothing I can do. My AltaCurve Pro's dying on me, as you know, and I got another one I've been programming, but it's like the old it's like a 1.4. It's like one of the real super early ones. And I'm kind of like, I shouldn't even have bought it because I just want a new one, Dave. I don't know what to say to you. I just want a new one.
So buy a brand new one. My brother Mark just bought a brand new one from, how did he buy his? I think he bought his on Sweetwater or whatever it was. He bought a brand new one. It's funny, I got 2 backups. Everything in my rack, and I'm not kidding, Dave. I got 2 backups of everything in the house here.
Right. I got you, man. It's kind of like me, man. I'm like an AltaCurve Pro. Like, I know I can fix this other AltaCurve, but I'm not pulling out a line just in case. And Sweetwater should have them in by the end of the month, and I'm on the list to get mine because I definitely want it. What can I do here? Wait a minute. Let me try something here, Davey. Hang on. Let me go to, all right, so the high on that's 4K. I'm not really going to touch that profile, but what I am going to do is I'm going to go here and unkey really quick. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
Like I said, I always liked this profile. This is your old one. I like your old profile.
Yeah, there is the old one. This is the one you set up. Now, I took your 10K and I put it at 6K. That's the only thing I changed on it, Dave, you know? Actually, no, I didn't. I put it at 6K, but right now it's out to 10K. I didn't save that, you know? And I just wanted this, and I wanted to save the other one, you know? And I have a 5K. I think I have a 5K, a 3, 4, and a 5 or whatever. I got to look in there. I don't have a 6 yet, you know? So I know I got to... you know, work on them, but I want to get the 4K. I just, you know, I'm friggin' close, man. It's just dialing it in. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Ooh, somebody down in South Dennis is selling who's this? Phil. You know Phil down in South Dennis, N1 BFT?
I don't know if I've talked to him. He's probably on 2 meters here. What's he selling?
He's selling a Lux. Let me see. I recently got my license. He looks like a new ham now. He's selling a Lux on QRZ for $4,100. Hell, I don't even think I paid $4,100. I think I'd wait for a brand new one. It's like 2 weeks. It's like a 2 or 3 week waiting period, and you get the 1 year warranty. I don't know, you know, for the same price. I don't know if I'd do that.
Yeah, right. You know, you know what? Let me. I'm back on 4K, aren't I? What am I saying? What the hell was I going to say to you? I totally brain farted here. Holy crap!
And it's not even the new one because he's still, you know, it's not even the new one, and it's running 1.1, so it's not even the brand new one that's running 1.2. So I don't know.
I don't know. That's up to you. I know the one that I got, you know, from Frank. It says nice. It still has a plastic on the front. And, you know, I got that pad. I put the pad in. I didn't want to do that little lamp thing in there, you know. And I got to get off my ass, and I got to put an antenna switch to go from A to B. Excuse me. Oh, my God. And I got to put the pure signal behind it. So I'm probably blowing out the sides, right?
No, it's pretty decent here. It's pretty clean. I don't see too much problems. And Chris, I don't know, man. It really, you know, it really depends on them. You know, as soon as they get it out, I keep asking, and they said everybody's kind of waiting. Somebody was telling me though they're shipping the new Mercuries out with 2.0 now. So that, you know, so it's ready. I just don't know what they're waiting on. I think they're just double checking, making sure, but they are shipping it with 2.0.
Very interesting. All right, David. Well, good luck at work tonight. I feel for you, buddy. Oh my God, I'd have to call in dead, not sick. I haven't been doing all that well the last couple of days. Got that flu going on, and in IZI there. My hat's off to you, man. You really are a searcher. You're searching for that ultimate audio. So well, you're getting there. Well, sometimes. Anyway, KZ2N here in beautiful downtown Port Jefferson. I guess you lost Richie. What happened to Richie? He might have needed a nap. I mean, he does work third shift.
Well, he scared him away.
Oh. Okay, let me go get ready for work. Any which way, you guys have a good one. And bid you all a 73. And till next time, Norway 1 Delta. Am I doing that right? N1 Delta Radio Sierra. I'll see you.
All right. Hey, Dave, have a good evening, my friend, and have fun at work. And I will talk to you later on, buddy, from November 1, Italian Zucchini Inspector from Harwich, Massachusetts.
Wait. So you inspect the zucchini? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. I inspected the zucchini. Now, here is a profile that I did not have on. I was on the flat one, and that started this whole thing today because I forgot that I had changed it out. You know what I mean? I was on a flat CFC, flat EQ, and this is the EQ'd one. And this is the one that I think I thought I sounded good with, but I know it's always a work in progress. And, man, I don't, you know, actually I need to slow this down. If I get the peaks, I should probably put the blobs on, right? I think the blobs should probably help, but whatever, man.
Dave, you make me laugh. Anyway, David, have fun at work tonight. Well, I work all week, so anyway, I'm glad I have weekends off. Anyway, Dave over there in formal Yarmouth. Man, I forget. Oh my God, where the hell is it? You're in a place that I just can't remember, but anyway, I do remember you, and I'm going to go and do some work. I got to get something done around the house. I got people coming over around 4, so. Anyway, KZ2N, and yeah, Doug, you go for that license, buddy. You get that extra call. Yeah, that's useless. Okay, KZ2N, 7-3, fellas. I'll catch you later.
Well, go and I don't even use my I don't even use my extra half the time, man. I just hang out with the boys. It's good enough for me, brah.